Hello everyone, Anakin here, and welcome back to another World of Tanks Blitz video. In today's video, we will be going over the T54E2 Shark, which has just hit the stores today, surprisingly not in crates. So I don't have this tank, so I'll be showing a replay on this, but I'll be going over some overall things about if you should buy it and etc. So starting off, this tank is it's a very strong tier 8, that's for sure. It's a very solid tier 8 heavy tank. It has a very strong turret. It's basically the T110E5 in tier 8 and a little better in a way. The T110E5 is the tier 10 American heavy, which is also used in tourneys and etc. So this tank is a very strong tank for multiple reasons. First of all, it has a very strong turret. So you're able to use, and it has 10 degrees of gun impression. So you're able to use ridge lines effectively and hold down very well with this tank. You have very strong frontal armor on the upper plate is very strong on this. The lower plate not so much, but as long as you're hiding that lower plate, then it's a very strong tank on the front. The side armor is not really the best. It's not really the best side armor, but in return you just have that extremely strong frontal armor. The mobility is also very nice on this tank with a, I believe, 40 kilometers or 45 kilometers per hour top speed and a 20 in reverse, which is very nice mobility. You also have a very nice damage per minute gun, not like a crazy amount of damage per minute, but when you compare it to a lot of other tier 8 premiums out there, heavies out there, then it's a pretty good amount, sitting at 2k, and it can be increased with gun rammer. So right now in this game, we basically have him using this little area to cover his lower hull. He did get penetrated on the side of his turret there, but overall his turret is working very well for him in bouncing the shells. You can see that he's able to reload just in time for more shells. By the way, this replay is from DO in the Empire clan, so special thanks to him for giving me this replay. It's a pretty decent damage. So now we see here that this Comet is trying to flank him, and with this pretty nice damage per minute, he's able to finish it off. So now sitting at about 2k damage, we have that VK100, which is also a one-shot. The really nice thing about this gun is also it is a very accurate gun. It's accurate, and also it has good penetration. It's got good standard penetration, sitting at around 237, I think, with calibrated. And it's got premium pen is also very nice. So overall, yeah, this tank is a very strong tank. There's not really, there are some weaknesses. The armor is really strong though frontally. The only weaknesses are like the cupola on the front, and if you watch Droodle's video, then the turret ring apparently is really weak also. And obviously the lower plate, and like the side armor and stuff like that. But overall, this is a very strong tank when it comes to armor, especially once you also add the mobility on, because this is a really mobile tank. And the gun is amazing, so this tank is really fun to play in random battles and in ratings and also in tournaments. So if you're the type of player that likes hold down tanks with good turrets and gun depression and like good frontal armor, then with decent mobility, this and DPM, this might be the tank for you. Now they are selling it for 15k gold with this camo and equipment and 3 mystery boxes, and they are selling it for 12.5k gold just alone with the tank itself. So I'd say that okay, so for 3k gold of a difference, yeah, the 15k gold is not a bad deal because of the equipment and the camo. And also Droodle's mentioned in his video like that you can't get the camo, I don't think, like buy it, so the only way to get it is from here. And also the 3 mystery boxes is kind of cool because you might be able to get some gold from it. Like you spent 3k extra gold getting the more expensive deal, but in return you get 3 mystery boxes, which could give you something really good. In fact, you might even get a tank from it. You also get an avatar, which is not really a big deal, but if you are going to get this tank and you have the gold, probably go for the 15k deal. Unless if you really want this tank but you just don't have enough gold, then you can go ahead with the cheaper deal. But yeah, but then you do need to remember that there's Black Friday coming up and there's Blitz Fair coming up soon. So if you have like a millions of gold, then you can go ahead. But keep in mind that also the 121B, which is a tier 10, also a very solid tier 10 medium, is on sale for the exact same price as the Shark. So you need to keep that in mind, and just also remember that this is the first time the Shark is being sold without crates. It used to be sold in crates, and that means that every time they always lower the prices. Like for any tank out there, like all those premiums, like 252U, Action X, Progetto 46, WZ Celestial, all of those premiums were always sold for like a crazy price. Like usually like starting around 15k gold is like the cheapest that they'll get, like starting off. And then they always lower the price, and in the end you'll have tanks like the 252, for example, being sold for 8,500 gold. Like, so if this is a tank that you really want, extremely wanted, then probably get it now, pick it up in the store now. But remember that you could get a VK90, a Chieftain Mark 6, a bunch of other good tanks in Blitz fairs, and also Black Friday sales. There's a lot of other things that you can get instead of this. There's also like Action X, which hasn't been sold for a while, so it might be out soon. But if this is the tank for you, then it probably will be worth picking up in the store. So these are just the statistics. You can see 10 degrees gun depression, 20 degrees of elevation. You can see the good accuracy overall. 40 top speed and 20 reverse with the 26 average. So not bad mobility at all. You have really nice turret armor. Hull armor is also very nice on the upper plate. And the gun, 2k damage per minute. It may not be a lot, but it's not too bad because it's basically the same as a like a Tiger 2's gun. In fact, it actually has more damage per minute than a Tiger 2. So yeah, the gun is really nice. You can see the penetration value is also really nice. So overall, this is a very strong tier 8 heavy. So that would basically be it for this video though. So hopefully you kind of decided maybe whether you want to buy it or not. You saw in that replay from DO kind of how that tank was actually in the city. I'm surprised he didn't push over to dunes, because you can use your gun depression in your turret. But he pushed over to the city, which in the end worked out because he was able to use some nice little ridge areas outside of B cap to bounce some shells and hide his lower plate. So yeah, overall this is a very solid heavy though. When you compare it to a lot of other tier 8 premiums, this is probably one of the better heavies. You have the Action X, the 252U, the Celestial, and this would all be among like the top tier 8 heavy premiums out there. So yeah, definitely a tank that's a very good tank, and for this price I wouldn't say it's worth it really, because it's a very expensive price, as you can see. But and it'll obviously be sold cheaper later on. So if this is a tank that you've been thinking like, okay, I want to get this tank sometime because it sounds like a fun tank, I would suggest waiting, because not only is there Black Friday and Christmas Blitz fairs deals, this tank will be on sale sometime in the future again, for most likely, I'm guessing 10k gold. My guess is it'll be like 10k gold like alone, and 12.5k with equipments is my guess is what they're going to be selling this tank for next. But the fact that they're not selling it in crates is pretty surprising and also pretty nice for everyone. But that would be it for this video. So hopefully you all enjoyed and learned something in this video. Let me know maybe like your opinions on like the Shark or whatever like that. But I hope y'all enjoyed. We are very close to 200 subs, as you can see on the channel. We're currently at 194, and I'm trying to be doing more streams. I'll do a lot of streams because I know everyone loves the streams a crazy amount. And sorry I could not stream today, but I will for sure stream tomorrow, and probably like some other days as well. So yeah, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you want to help out and support, because we are getting so close to 200 subs. I have an announcement to make at 200 subs, by the way, so stay tuned for that. Hit the notification bell also if you want to stay up to date to my daily uploads that I post on this channel. And also, make sure to like the video if you enjoyed this. But that will be it for this video, guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.